What is up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News. Today, we have some interesting information because DNA and Platinum Games have announced a brand new title, but it's for smartphones. We also have a prototype apparently being developed for a Battle Royale mode in Battlefield from EA and DICE, and also Lightfall on the Nintendo Switch and PC gets a release date. So let's go ahead and get right into this. And we are starting off with DNA and Platinum Games announcing a brand new title, a samurai action game called World of Demons for smartphones. So this game is due out this summer for the iOS and Android devices. You can actually pre-register for the game right now, and if you want to go over there, link in the description below for that. But here's an overview of this game because it actually does look really cool, and of course it's awesome and stylized like Platinum Games always does it. So here are the details. So it's called World of Demons. The genre is samurai action. The release date is summer 2018. The supported platforms are iOS and Android. The Android is coming soon, but it's just iOS for right now. Supported devices iOS 9 or later, so iPhone 6 and newer. Not all devices are supported. So that's just something to know, guys. Now the price is free with in-app purchases, so there you go with that if you're wondering what's going on with the monetization with the game. Now here's the story. World of Demons takes place in a fantastic interpretation of medieval Japan in which Oni, demons, have taken over the human world. The previously docile yokai, monsters from Japanese folklore, have been corrupted by the Oni and have begun attacking humans as well. Only the brave samurai dare to stand up to the threat of the Oni. Now here are the characters. You have Onimaru, Ibaraki Doji, and Kuma Doji, so it looks like sisters or brother and sisters. And yeah, there's all sorts of stuff that you can read up on each one of the characters. I'm not going to go through each one of them. Here are the key features of the game. So step into the shoes of multiple powerful samurai as you experience World of Demons world-class combat. Take direct control of your character and perform sword slashes, dodges, parries, and finishing moves. Call on your yokai minions to support you in battle with elemental buffs, attack spells, and support techniques. Use every tool at your disposal to defeat giant bosses and demonic Oni henchmen. You also have innovative gameplay modes. Show off your skills and upgrades in multiple game modes that cater to all types of players and obtain unique and compelling rewards from each. Defeat the Oni masters and save the world in this skirmish story mode. Pick your strongest upgraded yokai minions and take on other players to reach high rankings in the Yokai Showdown competitive arena mode. Once you are ready, pick other player samurai to join you in taking on the strongest bosses in the game. In taking on the strongest bosses the game has to offer in the cooperative samurai stronghold mode. You also have diverse upgrades and customization. World of Demons features deep upgrades and customization for each of the samurai characters, plus the weapons they wield. Obtain increased health, better offense, additional sword skills, and character-specific special moves and evasions for forging new and better weapons, and using them to obtain experience from enemies. In addition, you can obtain, train, and upgrade an entire roster of yokai minions that offer boosts to core stats, as well as specific powers unique to each yokai. Potency of their powers, giving you greater attack and support options on the battlefield, as well as unlocking specific affinities to increase your chances against the most powerful enemies. So you guys are seeing there's a short trailer here. We got some screenshots. You can level up each blade and different things like that, and it looks absolutely amazing. But once again, we are back to this whole smartphone thing. We saw this with Castlevania when it comes to it, and I'm not going to get as mad as I was with Konami when it comes to Castlevania, because Castlevania has been on a forever hiatus. They know good and well that people want to play that on systems, which I still think that it could come in the future. But this one here with DNA and with Platinum Games, obviously this is going to be a smaller end budget type of game. Platinum Games does not have the fortitude, at least from what they've said, to put out something bigger on consoles, or at least to self-publish in that type of way in terms of what they want to do and the type of game that they want to make. So going mobile for them was a somewhat unexpected route, but at the same time I can understand it because it seems like this is going to be their own IP. They're going to be able to own this, and they said that they actually have 2 games that they're developing in terms of indie or smaller type of titles that they're going to be releasing. Now, and I thought they would be on Nintendo Switch, but it seems like they're going to be both maybe on smartphones and iOS devices and all of that, just so they don't have to worry about the type of fees and obviously the type of publishing costs and cartridges and physical and or digital and all that stuff. It's much cheaper to do on the iOS and Android stores and all that, but I still want this game on the Nintendo Switch. I'm hoping that this game does well enough that it can be brought over, or that someone can publish the game, just because I think it's really cool. I love the theme of it. I like the art. I like the leveling. I like just everything about it. Just looks like an amazing experience, but it's on smartphones and it's on iOS iOS to even be worse. Now it is coming to Android, but it's coming to iOS first. So maybe when it comes out on Android, I'll check it out. But for right now, I'm just gonna have to sit back and look, just because I don't have any of the devices and it's coming out this summer. And I'm guessing the Android is gonna be a little bit later after that. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to World of Demons that's coming out for iOS and Android devices later? Are you upset that Platinum Games is doing this and not going to consoles? Are you gonna pick this one up? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, moving on to the next topic here. We do have a rumor that DICE is prototyping a Battle Royale mode for Battlefield 5. So this comes to surprise to no one. And I think I might have even mentioned this at some point, but I did want to talk about it again because this was a new article that went up on VentureBeat. So I'll read a little bit of it, but basically the gist of it, yes, DICE EA might be jumping on the Battle Royale bandwagon. So EA's DICE Studio is testing a Battle Royale mode for Battlefield 5 that features similar gameplay to mega hits like Fortnite and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, according to someone with knowledge of the studio who asked to remain anonymous. In those last player standing shooters, 100 players drop in. Well, it doesn't have to be 100 players, it can be less than that, but usually 100 players drop into a map and fight till there's only one person or one team left. Everyone is adding in Battle Royale modes. Paladins has one added in. Obviously Fortnite, that's really huge. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, H1Z before that. There was just all sorts of Battle Royale types of games. You're seeing a lot of developers add that in. We've got rumors that I even talked about today that Call of Duty is going to be doing a Battle Royale mode instead of having a normal single player mode. So I think Battle Royale modes are going to become like the new Team Deathmatch. I think it's going to become very standard, and I think people should start just treating it that way, because I've already seen a lot of people say, oh, well, you're copying. Guys, well, people copied Team Deathmatch, right? There was somebody who made up Team Deathmatch and they copied that. So this is essentially going to become like that, to where it's just like a standard mode that you see in shooters or that you see all the time in action games. So this isn't anything that surprises me at all, and I think that all shooters should add in Battle Royale modes. Now, I don't think it should come at the expense of single player campaigns. It should be something that you add in extra, or maybe even if you want to do it DLC or a side type of thing, I'm fine with that, but it shouldn't come in expense to other things. But at the same time, this is standard stuff. We all know Battle Royale is popular, and if you want to keep up in terms of what gamers are playing, you better have a Battle Royale mode in your shooter. You better not launch a shooter and it doesn't have a Battle Royale mode going from 2018 and beyond, because if you do, you might get swallowed whole by games like Fortnite and by games like PlayerUnknown's Battleground and all the different games that are going to be adding in Battle Royale mode. So I think that this is just a different form of it, right? I mean, back with Rainbow Six, there was kind of a pseudo Battle Royale mode back then, like Rainbow Six Vegas. I remember playing, so there was one person left standing, you know, and that was that. Yes, it wasn't in a huge arena with 100 people, but there's still been elimination and stuff like that. So all of it has came from something before. So I don't care if they're technically copying somebody else or whatever the case is. Everybody copies somebody else when it comes to game modes at some point anyway. So this is just the new standard mode, and I'm expecting it to be in pretty much most shooters from this year and on. And if it's not in shooters that come out this year, there'll be a mode added in like next year. So what do you guys think about this whole thing when it comes to Battle Royale games, when it comes to modes being added in? What do you think about it being in Battlefield? To all my Battlefield fans out there, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the final topic here, we do have an official release date for Lightfall on the Nintendo Switch, and it's dropping on April 26th. So the platformer Lightfall will launch worldwide on the Nintendo Switch via the Nintendo eShop and PC and Mac via Steam on April 26th for $14.99. So not a bad price there. So the developer Bishop Games has announced that we have a little bit of an overview of the game. So in Lightfall, the story of a young boy and his quest through Numbra, a mysterious universe where darkness prevails over light, to be reunited with his dearest friend who vanished into the night. So that's a little bit more about the game. There's a lot of cool jumping and platforming mechanics in this here, but I did want to go over some of the key features. So there's ultimate freedom that you can have. You can control the shadow core, the magical box beneath your feet, and be used and controlled at will to propel yourself into the air and move across the land as you see fit to face challenges of the game. You also have an immersive journey. You can immerse yourself in Lightfall's strange universe where darkness prevails over the light. Joining you in this adventure is Strix, an old grumpy owl. So that's awesome as well. You also have a vast world to explore. There's all sorts of stuff with the shadow core that you can do, jump around, find secrets, all of that good stuff. There's also some speed running competitions as well with some leaderboards and other stuff to kind of encourage the speedrunning community to kind of take this game up and compete online in worldwide leaderboards. So this is awesome to see. I actually made a video previously on this game saying that, hey, don't sleep on it. It actually looks pretty cool when it comes to Lightfall. I like the mechanics. I like the art style. It was featured in Nintendo's Nindies Direct that they had recently, and I'm looking forward to actually checking this one out. It's not expensive, $14.99. I think there's going to be plenty of content. I like the online stuff that they're doing. So if you haven't heard about Lightfall, make sure you check out more information on it. I'll have a link in the description to where you can see a little bit more about the about page. Of course, you guys are checking out some gameplay here as well. And this is a pretty good year for the independent developers. We're getting a lot of cool stuff. We have Celeste. We also have Runner 3 coming out. We have Lightfall as well. We got some really good platformers on the Nintendo Switch to do some innovative and unique things. So what do you guys think about Lightfall in addition to Battlefield 5 potentially having a Battle Royale mode, and also DNA and Platinum Games having their new Samurai game as well on iOS and Android? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you Ninja for the next video. Peace.